In this video, we'll be taking a look at 2 NBA games happening on November 24, 2023, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 4 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 2 NBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Miami Heat versus New York Knicks. The Miami Heat, currently boasting a 10-5 record and sharing the top spot in the Southeast Division, are set to invade the vibrant atmosphere of the Big Apple on Friday. Following a satisfying Thanksgiving break, they'll clash with the New York Knicks, who stand at 8-6 and hold the 3rd position in the Atlantic Division. The Heat are riding high on momentum, having triumphed over the Cleveland Cavaliers with a commanding 129-96 victory on Wednesday night, marking their 2nd consecutive win. Kyle Lowry spearheaded the offensive onslaught, notching an impressive 28 points. However, as they gear up for the Knicks, the Heat face the absence of R.J. Hampton and Tyler Herro, while the availability of key players like Kevin Love, Bam Adebayo, and Drew Smith remains uncertain. On the contrary, the Knicks enter the matchup with no players listed on the injury report. Miami's recent success has seen them clinch victory in 9 of their last 10 games, and they're eager to extend their winning streak with a 3rd consecutive triumph. In their latest outing, a resounding 129-96 road win against the Cavaliers, the Heat showcased their prowess, with Kyle Lowry leading the charge with 7 3-pointers and 28 points. The supporting cast, including James Jacques Jr., Caleb Martin, and Josh Robinson, contributed significantly, propelling the Heat to shoot an impressive 52% from the field and a scorching 20 of 35 from beyond the arc. The game was effectively sealed by the 3rd quarter, allowing the starters valuable rest time. Meanwhile, the New York Knicks, who have enjoyed success in 6 of their last 8 games, seek to rebound from a setback against the Timberwolves, ending their 3-game winning streak. Jalen Brunson's 25 points and Julius Randle's double-double were not enough to overcome the Timberwolves, as the Knicks struggled with a 34% field goal shooting and a 9 of 38 performance from the 3-point line. The 3rd quarter proved to be their undoing, being outscored by 35-19 and trailing by as many as 22 points. As the Miami Heat brace for the matchup, uncertainties loom, with Duncan Robinson and Bam Adebayo listed as questionable. On the other hand, the Knicks anticipate the return of Evan Fournier to the court after a brief absence. Despite the line heavily favoring the Knicks due to injury concerns, the Heat, with their impressive recent form and strategic depth, remain confident. So the Miami Heat to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. Analyzing the defensive strengths of both teams, particularly the Knicks' proficiency in limiting opponents to 106 points per game and Miami's solid defensive efficiency, the upcoming game is likely to be a defensively oriented battle. Both teams have demonstrated an ability to control the pace and restrict scoring opportunities. Miami's 6th-ranked defense, allowing only 108 points per game, complements New York's 3rd-place standing in the same category, setting the stage for a low-scoring encounter. The under is further supported by the Knicks' offensive struggles, with a field goal percentage of 43.6% and occasional rebounding challenges for Miami. In terms of offensive execution, both Miami and New York showcase a methodical approach. Miami boasts the 3rd best defense in points allowed, while New York holds the 6th best defense in the same category. However, in points scored, Miami ranks 21st and New York stands at 24th. Anticipate a closely contested game with a focus on defensive prowess. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Chicago Bulls versus Toronto Raptors. The much-anticipated matchup between the Chicago Bulls and the Toronto Raptors is set to unfold at the Scotiabank Arena this Friday evening, marking a clash in the NBA in-season tournament group play. The Bulls, currently seated at the 13th position with a 5-11 record, find themselves on a challenging path after a recent 2-game losing streak, the latest setback being a 116-102 defeat at the hands of the Oklahoma City Thunder on the road. In contrast, the Raptors stand at the 10th spot in the Eastern Conference, boasting a 7-8 record and riding the momentum of a thrilling 132-131 victory against the Indiana Pacers during their recent road trip. This encounter is a rematch, with the Bulls having secured a narrow 104-103 overtime home win over the Raptors on October 27th, setting the stage for an intriguing showdown. The Chicago Bulls, experiencing a dip in form, have encountered turbulence in their recent outings, losing 5 of their last 6 games. The team is eager to bounce back after a disheartening 116-102 loss to the Thunder, where DeMar DeRozan led the charge with 25 points and 6 assists. Despite the commendable efforts of Kobe White and Nikola Vucevic, the Bulls struggled with a slow start, shooting just 38% from the field and 17 of 44 from beyond the arc. A nightmare first quarter, in which they managed only 14 points, set the tone for an uphill battle. While they staged a comeback in the third quarter with 38 points, the Bulls were never a genuine threat after falling behind by 18 points. On the flip side, the Toronto Raptors have displayed a more consistent performance, splitting their last 8 games. Fresh off a narrow 132-131 win against the Pacers, Pascal Siakam's stellar performance propelled the Raptors, supported by Dennis Schroeder and Scotty Barnes. The Raptors shot an impressive 53% from the field and overcame a 13-point deficit by pouring in 41 points in the second quarter. Despite missing 2 crucial free throws with just 8 seconds left, they managed to secure the victory. As the Bulls monitor the uncertain status of Zach LaVine, listed as questionable, the Raptors face similar uncertainties with Precious Achiuwa and Thaddeus Young. A significant divergence in offensive performance is evident, with the Bulls averaging 99 points in their last 5 games compared to the Raptors' impressive 127 points in their previous 3 games. Defensive discipline will be a key factor, with the Raptors allowing the 8th fewest free throws per game, while the Bulls rank 20th. The Raptors, with healthier stars and a more robust overall team, appear poised to dominate on their home court, reflected in their 8-7 against the spread record compared to the Bulls' 5-10-1 against the spread performance this season. The injury status of LaVine looms large over the game, significantly impacting the Bulls' prospects. Even with him, the team has struggled, losing 3 of their last 4 games. Without LaVine, their already frail offense becomes a more significant concern. Chicago, currently languishing near the bottom of the league in points per game, field goal percentage, and rebounding, faces a daunting challenge against the Raptors, who rank 6th in rebounds per game. The Raptors' proficiency in fast break points, ranking 4th in the league, adds to the Bulls' predicament. A quick resolution to the game is plausible should the Raptors capitalize on easy baskets, an area where the Bulls typically struggle. Given Chicago's mediocre 3-point shooting and a reluctance to rely on the long-range shot, their ability to make substantial comebacks is limited, as evidenced by their recent matchup against Indiana, where a rare hot streak from downtown secured the win. Despite reservations about laying points with the Toronto Raptors, the prevailing sentiment is to avoid backing the struggling Bulls. With a 5-10-1 against the spread record and a visible lack of enthusiasm on the court, the Bulls find themselves embroiled in trade rumors surrounding key players, creating a toxic atmosphere in Chicago. Given the prevailing circumstances, the Toronto Raptors to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Examining both teams' offensive struggles, a deeper analysis reveals that each team has exceeded the total in 7 of their last 10 games. While both the Bulls and the Raptors find themselves in the bottom 10 in the NBA in points per game, Toronto's reliance on timely fast breaks and their 4th-place ranking in 3-point shooting positions them well against the defensively challenged Bulls. Anticipate Chicago to capitalize on offensive opportunities against a Raptors team that is not among the most proficient in defense. The combination of Toronto's scoring prowess, fueled by their advantages in rebounding and creating turnovers, sets the stage for a high-scoring affair, therefore emphasizing the potential for an exciting offensive showcase in this matchup. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.